I remember the day it all clicked. I had been working in the medical field for over a decade, helping people manage their health, and yet I had always struggled with my own body. Like many of my patients, I was seeing signs of aging, but in a way, it felt like I wasn't aging at all, I was just getting weaker. The tightness in my knees, the soreness in my back, the lack of energy to do the things I used to love, these were all red flags I had ignored for far too long. One day, after seeing a new patient in the clinic, an elderly man named Harold who came in to discuss his chronic fatigue and muscle weakness, I found myself reflecting on my own health. Harold, despite being in his mid-70s, was still incredibly sharp. He had a witty sense of humor and an infectious personality. But something had changed in his body over the last few years. He'd lost muscle mass, his legs had become weak, and he was constantly feeling exhausted. I asked him what he had been eating lately. His answer surprised me. "I eat whatever is quick and easy," Harold said. "Some fruit, maybe a sandwich, nothing too special." It was a simple answer, but it got me thinking. Harold was like so many people who had reached a certain age and stopped focusing on nutrition. And I, too, had fallen into that trap, eating what was convenient instead of thinking about what my body truly needed. After Harold left, I sat back in my office, reflecting on the years I had spent telling patients about the importance of exercise and diet, but rarely living those words myself. I knew I needed to make a change. That's when it hit me, I needed to pay more attention to one thing, muscle health. The more I thought about it, the more I realized how crucial muscle mass is to aging well. It's not just about how you look, it's about your quality of life. Muscle strength affects balance, coordination, metabolism, energy levels, and even your mental health. And the truth is, I wasn't doing nearly enough to preserve mine. Like most people my age, I had neglected the one thing that could help me feel strong, energized, and healthy well into my later years. So, I made a promise to myself, would start focusing on muscle preservation, not just for my patients, but for me, too. But where to begin? After doing some research and experimenting with different foods, I learned that protein, specifically the right kinds, plays a critical role in muscle preservation. And you don't have to break the bank to get it. In fact, some of the best muscle-building foods are surprisingly cheap and accessible. I'm a doctor, so I always appreciate a good, science-backed approach. Research shows that getting enough high-quality protein is one of the most important factors in maintaining muscle mass as we age. But here's the thing, many people, especially older adults, don't get enough protein in their diets. This results in muscle loss, fatigue, and an overall decrease in vitality. The good news is that you don't need expensive supplements or fancy protein powders to get the protein you need. There are plenty of affordable, high-protein foods that can help you build muscle and keep it strong as you age. Let me share 6 of my favorite options that are not only budget-friendly but also effective for building and maintaining muscle mass. Eggs, the powerhouse protein. Eggs are one of the most affordable sources of high-quality protein available. Not only are they packed with essential amino acids that your body needs for muscle growth, but they also provide choline, an important nutrient for brain function and metabolism. The best part? You can buy a dozen eggs for just a few dollars, making them one of the most cost-effective ways to meet your protein needs. But here's the kicker, it's not just about eating any eggs. The key to muscle growth is ensuring you're getting the right balance of protein throughout the day, and eggs are perfect for this. They're easy to cook, versatile in recipes, and provide your muscles with a slow but steady stream of protein. Try making scrambled eggs with spinach and avocado, or enjoy a hard-boiled egg as a snack to keep your protein intake consistent. Cottage cheese, slow digesting, long-lasting benefits. When it comes to muscle preservation, timing is everything. That's why cottage cheese is a fantastic option. It's packed with casein protein, which digests slowly and releases amino acids into the bloodstream over several hours. This is crucial when you're trying to preserve muscle overnight, which is often when muscle breakdown occurs. A half-cup serving of low-fat cottage cheese contains about 14 grams of protein, which is more than most people realize. Plus, it's cheap. You can buy a tub for a few bucks, and it will last you for several meals. Not only does cottage cheese help with muscle repair during the night, but it's also incredibly versatile. You can add it to salads, spread it on toast, or eat it on its own with some berries for a high-protein snack. The slow-release protein it provides will keep your muscles nourished throughout the night, giving your body the building blocks it needs for muscle growth and repair. Chicken thighs, affordable, high-quality protein. When it comes to lean protein sources, chicken is often the first thing that comes to mind. But chicken breasts can be pricey. That's why I recommend opting for chicken thighs instead. They are cheaper, contain more fat, which is not a bad thing when consumed in moderation, and still provide a solid amount of protein. Chicken thighs are an excellent source of protein and are often more flavorful than chicken breasts. A 3-ounce serving of cooked chicken thigh provides around 20 grams of protein, along with essential vitamins and minerals like iron and zinc. Plus, they're easy to cook. Throw them on the grill, bake them in the oven, or add them to soups and stews for a filling, protein-rich meal. They'll keep your muscles strong without breaking the bank. Lentils, a plant-based protein powerhouse. If you're looking for a plant-based protein source that's both affordable and muscle-building, look no further than lentils. Lentils are packed with protein, fiber, and essential nutrients like iron and folate. A single cup of cooked lentils can provide up to 18 grams of protein, making them a great option for vegetarians or anyone looking to diversify their protein sources. What's even better is that lentils are incredibly cheap, with a bag of dried lentils costing only a few dollars and yielding several servings. They cook quickly and can be used in a variety of dishes, from soups to salads to veggie burgers. The fiber in lentils also helps keep you feeling full, making them an excellent choice for anyone looking to manage their weight while building muscle. Greek yogurt, a creamy, protein-packed snack. Greek yogurt is another high-protein food that can be a game-changer when it comes to preserving muscle mass. It's packed with protein, probiotics, and calcium, all of which support muscle growth and overall health. A single serving of Greek yogurt can contain up to 15 grams of protein, and like cottage cheese, it's slow digesting, which means it helps maintain a steady supply of amino acids throughout the day. Greek yogurt is also incredibly versatile. You can eat it as a snack, add it to smoothies, or even use it as a base for creamy dressings and dips. You can often find large containers of Greek yogurt for a reasonable price, making it an affordable addition to your daily protein intake. Tuna, the quick, affordable protein source. Finally, tuna is another protein-packed food that is both affordable and convenient. A can of tuna costs just a couple of dollars and provides around 20 grams of protein per serving. It's an excellent option when you need a quick, no-cook protein source. I keep a few cans of tuna in my pantry at all times. It's great for a quick lunch, or you can toss it into a salad for an extra protein boost. The best part? Tuna is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which not only help with muscle repair but also support heart health. Conclusion: building muscle doesn't have to be expensive. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that you don't need expensive supplements or fancy foods to preserve and build muscle as you age. With these 6 affordable, high-protein foods, eggs, cottage cheese, chicken thighs, lentils, Greek yogurt, and tuna, you can easily meet your daily protein needs without breaking the bank. And the benefits are more than just physical. Preserving muscle strength can help you maintain your independence, improve your mental clarity, and enhance your overall quality of life. So, whether you're in your 30s, 40s, or beyond, it's never too late to start focusing on your muscle health. With the right diet, the right foods, and a little commitment, you can feel stronger, more energetic, and more resilient, no matter your age. Now that you know which foods can help you maintain and build muscle, let's dive deeper into the science of why protein is so essential, particularly as we age. As a doctor, I always want to understand the why behind every recommendation I make, and protein's role in muscle health is one of the most fascinating and crucial aspects of aging well. We all lose muscle mass as we age. This process is known as sarcopenia, and it begins around the age of 30, accelerating as we hit 50, and especially after 60. But what's happening inside our bodies when we lose muscle? The answer lies in the delicate balance between muscle protein synthesis, MPS, and muscle protein breakdown, MPB. Muscle growth and repair are constant processes in the body, regulated by an intricate network of hormones, enzymes, and nutrients. When we eat protein, our body breaks it down into amino acids. These amino acids are then used to repair and build muscle tissue. But as we age, this process becomes less efficient. The anabolic, building, response to protein diminishes, meaning it takes longer and more protein to stimulate muscle growth compared to when we were younger. This is where protein timing becomes so important. You've probably heard about amino acids, but did you know that not all amino acids are created equal when it comes to muscle preservation? One amino acid stands out above the rest, leucine. Leucine is a branched-chain amino acid, BCAA, that plays a critical role in signaling muscle cells to begin the process of muscle protein synthesis. In fact, it's often referred to as the muscle-building trigger, because it activates the mTOR pathway, a cellular mechanism that tells your body to start building muscle. Research has shown that consuming around 2.5 to 3 grams of leucine per meal is necessary to activate the mTOR pathway and kickstart muscle growth. This is where foods like cottage cheese and eggs come into play. Cottage cheese, for example, is a fantastic source of casein protein, which is slow digesting and provides a steady stream of leucine over several hours, promoting muscle repair and growth while you sleep. Eggs are similarly high in leucine and offer the right balance of protein to help with muscle maintenance. Together, they provide an ideal combination of protein and leucine to support your muscles day and night. One of the most critical aspects of preserving muscle mass as you age is protein timing. When you eat protein can be just as important as how much you eat. The traditional approach to eating protein might be to consume a large amount at dinner, but research has shown that spreading your protein intake across several meals throughout the day is far more effective for muscle preservation. This helps keep your muscles in a constant state of repair and regeneration, instead of allowing them to enter periods of prolonged breakdown. Here's the key: after you eat, your body enters a postprandial, post-meal, state where muscle protein synthesis is activated. However, this process doesn't last forever. For maximum muscle preservation, you want to ensure that you're eating protein every 3 to 4 hours. By consuming around 20 to 30 grams of protein per meal, you provide your muscles with a constant flow of amino acids, ensuring that your body remains in muscle-building mode throughout the day. But it doesn't stop there. Protein before sleep is equally important. During the night, your body goes through an extended period of fasting, and without a steady supply of amino acids, it may start breaking down muscle tissue for energy. That's where casein protein, found in foods like cottage cheese, is especially valuable. Casein digests slowly, releasing amino acids into your bloodstream over several hours, which helps prevent muscle breakdown and supports muscle recovery as you sleep. As we age, muscle mass is often one of the first things to go. And this isn't just about looking toned or avoiding the dreaded, flabby arms. Muscle plays a critical role in our overall health. It impacts everything from mobility to metabolism to mental health. Let's explore why preserving muscle is so crucial. Improved mobility and balance. Muscle strength helps maintain stability, balance, and coordination. When you lose muscle, especially in your legs, the risk of falls increases dramatically. Falls are one of the leading causes of injury and death in older adults. By maintaining strong muscles, particularly in your core and lower body, you improve your ability to move with ease and reduce the risk of injury. Metabolism boost. Muscle tissue is metabolically active, meaning it burns calories even when you're at rest. The more muscle you have, the higher your basal metabolic rate, BMR. This helps you manage your weight more effectively. As you lose muscle mass, your metabolism slows down, which can lead to weight gain and increased fat storage. Mental clarity and brain health. Studies have shown that there is a direct connection between muscle health and brain health. The loss of muscle mass, particularly in the legs and arms, is associated with cognitive decline, increased depression, and even a higher risk of dementia. Keeping your muscles strong doesn't just improve your physical health, it's also crucial for maintaining mental sharpness as you age. Enhanced independence. The more muscle you have, the more independent you can be. Having strength in your muscles allows you to perform everyday tasks, from carrying groceries to climbing stairs to getting out of a chair without assistance. This ability to stay independent is critical for maintaining your quality of life as you age. Fighting fatigue. Muscle is closely linked to energy levels. When you have strong muscles, your body uses energy more efficiently, which can reduce feelings of fatigue. It's when muscle mass decreases that you begin to feel sluggish and weak, even after a good night's sleep. By preserving muscle, you can fight fatigue and stay active throughout the day. Protein not only helps with muscle repair and growth but also helps to combat sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass. As we get older, the body's ability to use protein efficiently diminishes. But studies have shown that increasing protein intake, particularly in combination with resistance training, can slow down or even reverse muscle loss. This is because, as we age, our muscles become less responsive to the signals that trigger muscle protein synthesis. By providing your body with more protein, you help stimulate the muscle-building process and compensate for the decreased efficiency. This is why it's crucial to maintain consistent, high-quality protein intake throughout your life. By incorporating protein-rich foods like those I mentioned earlier, eggs, cottage cheese, chicken thighs, lentils, Greek yogurt, and tuna, you can ensure that your muscles are well-fueled, well-maintained, and ready to carry you through the years ahead. And don't forget the importance of timing. Spreading your protein intake throughout the day and making sure you get that slow-digesting protein before bed will make all the difference.